Shantae, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about my newest purchase, my juicer here. And maybe you've come across this video from YouTube, or maybe you found me on my blog, Shantae of Muse. But either way, thank you for watching, and I hope that what I have to say today is helpful to you. So, if you follow me on Instagram already, then you know that I love juicing and that I juice a lot. And I go through these phases where either I'll be juicing every day for like a couple months straight, or sometimes I take a little break. But I recently ordered a new juicer. So the one that I had before was the Jack LaLanne, and I'm not even sure if they still sell it anymore. I'll try to find a photo to put in this video for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. But it was a Jack LaLanne, and it's super huge. It's really old. So in all fairness, that brand probably has juicers that are a lot better now and probably a lot smaller and quieter. But the particular one that I had was really large. It was kind of hard to clean, just a lot of work. And so eventually, the little pusher thing that I had, I ended up putting it in my dishwasher, which I probably wasn't supposed to do anyway. And so it actually got burned in the little hot thing at the bottom of my dishwasher. So I decided to finally just suck it up and buy a new one. And I decided to go with this one, the Breville juicer. Now they have a lot of different models, but I chose this one because it's not too large. They actually do have some smaller ones, but I chose this one because it was on sale at Crate and Barrel, and it had pretty decent reviews. They were pretty good. So one of the things that really attracted me to this one, and as you can see, I've actually already used it, and you might see some water spots on here because I just kind of hurry up and washed it before doing this video. But one of the things that I really love, like I used this almost immediately after I took it out of the package. I just rinsed it off and put it back together and got to juicing. But it is super easy to put together. When you take it out of the box, it's pretty, like you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Because it's kind of like halfway put together, or at least mine came kind of halfway put together. So it was super easy to put together, super easy to take apart. You just pop this little piece out. The previous juicer that I had, I actually had to kind of like unscrew this to get it out of the juicer to clean it. So I really appreciate that. It also came with a brush and comes with a little cleaning brush, but I feel like I have a lot of these brushes from other appliances that I buy, but it does come with a brush to clean. And of course you got your little pusher thing. I don't know what the technical name is for this. So the other thing that I really love, aside from it being pretty small, like I could actually store this underneath one of my cabinets. I have to take it apart a little bit, but it can actually fit pretty easily. The other thing that I really enjoy about this is that it came with this pitcher, and of course, as you can see, I already got some juice in there, but I wanted to pull it out for the sake of this video. And it comes with this little cover for the spout. I'm not really sure, like, if this is necessary, but I guess it makes sense. It keeps it from getting damaged, like if you're storing it underneath your cabinet and something else might bump against it. I guess this kind of protects it. I'm not sure. I probably need to look at the instructions to see if it's important. But what I really appreciate is that it comes with this picture, right? Right here, I don't know if you can see it, but you can twist this open and you just stick your container here so that as you're juicing, everything goes in here, right? And then when you finish, you just pull it off, you twist the lid to close it, and you can stick it in the fridge. Of course, you can drink whatever you're going to drink and just stick the rest in the fridge. So that might actually be my favorite thing about this juicer, because, you know, of course, if you're, sometimes I juice every day, but realistically, you know, some of us don't want to juice every day. So it's always nice to be able to make, you know, enough for 2 or 3 days. I don't recommend making more than enough for 2 to 3 days. 3 days is kind of pushing it, but you just want to make enough juice for a couple days, so that way you're not having to pull out the juice or put it together and clean it, even though this one is a lot easier. And I think I did see when I was ordering this that you can place some of the pieces in the dishwasher. I don't recommend doing it because I just kind of always am afraid that the dishwasher is going to warp something, like the heat from the dishwasher might warp some of the pieces. But, you know, I think I did read in the instructions, or before I bought it, that you can actually put some of the pieces in the dishwasher. So I'm going to post a link to this juicer as well as some of the other juicers that I was looking at too. Like I said, they did have some smaller ones, some smaller versions if you need something a bit smaller. The other important thing to note about this particular juicer is that it uses a cold spin technology, which just basically means that you're not losing nutrients when you're not losing as many nutrients when you juice. So one of the things about juicers is if you get one that the blades spin too quickly, it can actually heat the juice or heat the fruit or vegetable as it's being pushed through, and you'll end up kind of, I guess you can say, cooking the fruit or vegetable a little bit, and so you end up losing some of the nutrients. So with this particular juicer, it does have a cold spin technology that helps to preserve more of the nutrients. And it also has a low and a high speed, and low is for like your softer fruits and vegetables, and high is going to be for your more sturdy fruits and vegetables like celery or pineapple, or stuff that you decide to leave the skin on. So again, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave a link to this below this video if you're on YouTube, and of course it'll be linked if you're watching this from my blog. But I'll link this, and I'll link a couple other ones, and if I can find the older one that I had, I'll leave a link to that as well, just so you can see, you know, the difference and how big of a difference it was from using that one to this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you want to see more product reviews like this, be sure to leave me a comment. If you have any questions about this juicer, since I've actually already used it, just drop them below and I'll be happy to answer those. See you guys later.